Railfanning with the Bednars Volume 8 continues our tour of the Conrail transition with the Bednar boys during 1979 and 1980. By the late 1970s and early 1980s, Conrail's black and blue years were slowly coming to an end. The transition from the varied paint schemes from the absorbed roads were gradually being unified into the Big Blue scheme. With the surge in activity, mainline infrastructure began to improve, but improvements to many branch and secondary lines were still a few years away, with some never seeing any renovation. In this volume, we'll view the stark contrast between the increased mainline action in the Lehigh Valley and Western PA areas and the branch and secondary lines. The D&H also experienced a temporary influx of traffic to Philadelphia and Oak Island during this period with container business, though it would be short-lived. We'll tag along on one of the D&H freights to qualify from Penobscot to Oak Street in Pittston. As usual, Big Mike narrates and adds his familiar colloquial commentary.
So you're getting a bonus here, and it's free. Here comes a westbound hopper jet coming by the house. This is under the Lehigh Street Bridge in Acadaqua. Freddie Smith is the engineer. The anthracite was running pretty heavy here during the time, so these hopper jets were running at least twice a week to take empties to Packard to be forwarded to Hazleton. There comes the humper shoving up the hump. The engineer was Harry Shainfeld. You'll notice he gives a sign like Dad's taking movies, like it's going around the reel. Harry Shainfeld was a real nice guy and a good engineer. He was an ex-CNJ man. That's one good thing about Allentown. You had all good people working there. This is at Coalport. Here he's making good time. He's doing about 45 miles an hour. They are making up a train for Jetto and switching the inbound Packard job. This is pretty good grade hit through here, so when you kick cars, you don't even have to start them. All you got to do is give them the pin, and they roll away. Oh my, oh no, look at them. So disappointed they're derailed, believe it or not, on the Miracle Mile between Vexit and Jetto Colliery. Now we're at Penobscot. They stopped to cut the helpers off because Nick had to go up to the Pierogi Festival to make sure everything's all right before he dropped down the mountain. So as they go by, watch for George come across the cab and signal, eat, drink, and point towards the Pierogi Festival. Yes, George, that's where we're heading. Eat and drink. Quick, go by, hop in the trail duster, and we head for a Pierogi Festival.